Hey guys, we're here at Lang Lang in Victoria for the launch of the all-new 2025 Ram Rebel, and I tell you what, it is an epic package due to come to New Zealand in September of 2025. So some differences here to the Limited and the Laramie. Instead of the E-suspension, we've got ourselves with a 1-inch lift on the Bilsteins, packaged with a nice Falcon all-terrain tyres. And from a specification point of view, it is more highly packaged than any of the American counterparts, and we've got to thank that to a wee bit of distance to get them over here, but I tell you what, you're going to be more than impressed with what's coming to the New Zealand market. It is almost like it was built for our Kiwi roads. And to get us started, I'll do a bit of a walk around so you can see what's coming through. So, standard now on the new Ram Rebel is we've got ourselves 4.5 tonne towing, which is awesome for the New Zealand market, as well as an automatic open and closed tailgate. Now there has been the removal of the ram boxes, and that's to accommodate the larger loads that might be required for those that want to do a little bit extra in life than just going up and down your usual daily errands. So you can actually now fit a full-size dirt bike with the tailgate up. And being a motocross rider, I'm thinking that's a damn near great thing. So as you can see, we've got the automatic close, bed step as well, now standard, especially for shorties like me. And one thing that might be missing from the Ram is you'll see no side steps, so nothing pops out as you open the door, and that's for the customization aspect. So they're leaving that to the new owners to pop through what they want. So also standard now is we've got the power bulge bonnet, which is something that you will see on the Ram Limited. And rolling through, same headlights, blackout package, absolutely loving it, and that's definitely catering to our younger market like myself. Available in 3 colours to the New Zealand markets. We've got ourselves blue, red and white. And as you can see, it's packaged quite nicely with the black accents, which I think personally give a great touch, especially to those of us in the younger generation that like a little bit more stealth. Now welcome to the interior of the Rebel. As you can see, it's paired quite nicely with red accents, and it's very similar in makeup of the Limited and the Laramie. It has got full leather detailing, you've got the same heated front and rear seats plus all the technology advances, and that awesome panoramic roof. So from a general luxury perspective, I know it's been targeted to that off-road and that fun market, but you're going to get that element of luxury and comfort when you guys are driving. So being at Lang Lang is a bit interesting because it's not here to see how fast your vehicle can go in a comfortable pace. It is definitely designed to push the cars to those uncomfortable limits. And the Ram, we're currently on a dirt track cruising through, is absolutely eating up the gravel and the dirt roads here. Throw a cattle grid at it, no problem. Throw a bit of water and a clay mix in, no problem. The Bilstein suspension again is more surprising me than anything else, given that I've spent over a year in the Ranger Tremor with a very similar setup. This is just absolutely eating it up. And I will say, coming out of test driving the Hurricane for a week, I did expect the suspension to be a little bit of a letdown moving on to the Bilsteins, but I am more than impressed with how it is handling a traditional road scale and not on a track. It is absorbing the bumps, it is handling super well, and it's pushing through the corners like you wouldn't expect a big truck to be. And then we've just hit some railroads and no issues whatsoever. Handling for a big unit as well is rather impressive. It does tend to pull out of the corners quite well, tends to roll through without too much body roll, but just enough to be sufficient for the size of the vehicle, and you do have a little bit more respect driving something this big. But I will say, I'm more than excited to see this hit the New Zealand roads, and I think it's going to tackle it with absolute ease. Point on this is either because I'm not in the correct seating position, or it is just hella sensitive with the with that inline 6 running through. But it is impressing me that you touch it a little and it gives you a lot, but it's still keeping stable. Suspension again, far surpassing expectations. Only main pitfall is potentially the size and the fact that I'm just over 5 foot and I can barely see over the bonnet. But as you may or may not be able to see from the camera, we are deep within the bushes of, I'd say, the outback of Victoria. Okay, but this is heaps of fun, and it's actually quite capable. Not that I would expect anyone to take a brand new Ram off-road, but definitely good to see the testing components of it. I'm sitting here going, this is a very long vehicle, and we've lost all of our stragglers, so either we're going a bit too quick or I'm having a bit too much
We're
fun.
just giving each other a little bit of space in here.
So this is the thing, right? I can't technically see over the bonnet, so I'm hoping that I'm cheapers and that acceleration is, like I said, very sensitive. Oh, this should be interesting because of the length of it. It doesn't belly out on here, does it? And I can't see what's on the other side at all, so we're good.
Left, right up the hill.
Oh, we're going to go up the hill. For something that weighs this big, this should be quite good. I can't really criticise a car for my lack of height though, can I? And I'm assuming straight over again. Hope I'm in that wheel track.
All right.
Perfect, thank you.
And we'll just follow the road around. So that's the off-road component.
Yep. That's actually very impressive for a car this size. I would not expect it to be as agile as it was. Main thing was the responsiveness on that throttle. It is quite sensitive if you are wanting to do slow speed stuff. I would like to take this off-road in New Zealand because we do have a very different surface and it is quite cloggy. It cakes up. You pretty much roll your wheels around and you're having to go at breakneck speed just to clean it off to get traction. But the Falcons have impressed. There wasn't really any slippage on there at all. It just tackled it with ease. So, again, impressed with something of this size, this capability. And I think it's going to hit the New Zealand market with a bit of force for those that want something with practicality, want something that can be a true workhorse, but also throw the dirt bike in the back and head out to Woodhill for a bit of fun. So, yeah, I really want to say something negative because a car can't be this good without anything bad on it. So it's a bit frustrating. The Ram 1500 Rebel isn't just about size and muscle. It is for those who need the towing in low capacity but want that extra off-road edge and, let's be honest, a fair bit more fun than the already very capable Limited. At $159,990 plus on-road costs here in New Zealand, look, it's not your everyday pickup price, but if you're after a truck that can do it all and make you smile while doing it, the Rebel is really hard to look past. If you like this review, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next drive.